say there's no proof for God, not till the heartbeat fades. But I've seen him in the shadows, long before the final page. You're waiting for the afterlife to see what's already true. I met him in the fire, and he walked me through. You want lightning in the heavens, you want writing on the wall, but sometimes God is quiet and still louder than it all. Proof doesn't wait for the grave, it's carved into the living. In the nights he held me steady, in the mercy he kept giving. You say you'll believe when you die, but hear me when I say God's been proving himself every single day. I've cursed his name in anger, I've run from every side. I drowned myself in darkness, thinking faith was just a lie. But even when I hated him, he never turned away. He stayed beside my failures and loved me anyway. You want answers without surrender, you want truth without the cost, but God won't force your heartbeat to see the one you've lost. Proof doesn't wait for the grave, it's written in the living, in the peace that found my chaos, in the hope he kept on giving. You want answers after death, but listen while I say God's been proving himself every single day. I don't feel what you feel, I don't hear what you hear. If God is real, like you claim, why does he stay unclear? I begged for him in silence, I cried and got no sign. If he's real, then where is he? Why doesn't he show up for mine? He already has, in the breath inside your chest, in the moments you were breaking, yet somehow found your rest. You're asking for a courtroom, but God's not on trial. He's been calling out your name for a long, long while. You want proof without the seeking, you want faith without the fight, but God waits in the quiet for your heart to see the light. I can't drag you to the truth, I can't open up your eyes, but I can tell you what I lived when everything inside me died. I found him in the ruins, I found him in the ache, and if you ever reach that bottom, he'll be there for your sake. You think belief is blindness, you think faith is just pretend, but I've seen God rebuild a life no human hand could mend. I watched him turn my failures into stories full of grace, and if you ever let him near, he'll do the same in your place. The scars he turned to healing, in the love he's still giving. You want answers after death, just need to stop running.